She and this man have had this arrangement for about 12 years now. He comes to see her he lives in Kingston, and he comes to see her in country every 2 weeks on the weekends. That's basically how they've been doing it for 12 years. She's never gone to his house in Kingston, literally ever. Anywho, 5 years ago or so, she becomes a very conservative Christian, and she decides that she's gonna stop sleeping with him. So, because he doesn't really like her, because dick is what he desires, he really didn't mind that. So he kept coming around, and the relationship was okay. Then about 2 years ago, she said that he cannot come anymore. So he cannot come, even if he just is coming not to have sex. He cannot be around her unless they get married. So he marries her. So fast forward to them getting married. They had a very intimate ceremony. He invited no family, he invited no friends. It was a ceremony with her, him, and her 3 kids. Cool. So I'm not gonna lie, I was being a little shady. And I reposted her wedding pictures to my WhatsApp status. I was being a little cheeky by doing that. But one of my friends slid into my DMs and said, no, XYZ that. I said, no, I don't know him as such. They said they've talked to him before, but they said they've never met him. Anywho, only if you say my friend Anthony slide up in my DMs and tell me, say, he's met this man before. No XYZ that, and he used the same name as the next person where they asked me if I know so them name. We don't know him as that name, but a lot of times people in the community or DL men go by different names that when they're doing whatever. So I called him, and he then went on to tell me how he'd met the guy on Adam for Adam. So you know he's an old batty man, and that they had sex and him shit up him old. So my friend fucked her husband and him shit up him old. Anyway, so they did not have back sex again, because he said Anthony said he was turned off by that. Same time now, me running to tell my mother and my sister, because I don't hide things from my mom and my sister. I tell them literally everything. We decided obviously that we weren't going to say anything to her, because honestly, truly, it wasn't our business to tell. People are on the don't know all the time. Like, this is not our business. So it wasn't even a thought that we'd have told her. It was just like, oh, well. Oh. So yesterday the earthquake happens in Jamaica, and my mom calls to check on Debbie. And she literally says to my mom, what if the earthquake happened and me, Zachary, my soul is not intact. I'm not even in Jamaica, but she wanted to say that she was worried about my soul and she wanted to talk to me. Anywho, the conversation went along the lines of what I'm doing is wrong, yada yada yada, and that everybody else is concealing it, and everybody in the family knows, but they're not telling me, they're not telling me the truth by telling me that what I'm doing is wrong, and that she has to let me know because suppose nobody else is telling me. I was very respectful to her at first, but honestly, it really we're on a group chat, it really came into a very deep judgment session, and then I just said, you know what you're telling me, you need to go tell your man. And that's how the cat slipped out of the bag. I let her know everything that I'd known about her husband and said the same thing that you're telling me, you need to go make sure you tell your husband too, because you should be worried for his soul. But also make her know start all shit up, and I did say some really nice things. Like, I'm not gonna lie, my delivery and my packaging of that news was not the best, because I was really upset at her. But well, I don't even know if our old shit up can look like our man take fuck, so I know. Mighty God. Anywho, I dare you, Debbie, come on the internet, come online with your husband, because a lot of people are saying that she needs to respond. I dare you to respond with your husband, because one thing about it, baby, Jamaica Batty community, it's big but it's small. So me can tell you, say, when you come on with that man that's the story them a go bust, cause me no get the story yet. So come on with your man, I dare you. A lot of people are saying I should post their pictures, and I'm not going to do that because this man has done nothing to me. I'm just talking the truth, and I'm not going to be vicious enough to post his picture online. However, when Debbie is coming online, she come with her husband, so we can see her.